Hello, welcome to Horror and Monster Collectibles, where today we're going to be taking a look at this brand new life-size creeper bust from the Jeepers Creepers movie by Hollywood Collectibles Group. So let's go ahead and spin them around and take a closer look. And here is just a quick shot of how he comes in the packaging. And he is just one solid piece, except for the mandibles for breakage reasons. All right, so the mandibles are now installed, and they were color coded and magnet featured, and they fit in there relatively nice. I wanted to show you guys real quick the plate that the exclusive comes with. This is 67 of 150. And on these guys, you really don't need the exclusive. It just comes with this plate. That's the only thing it is. I'll toss that aside. So if you miss out, if you're late to the party, don't worry, because you're not missing out on anything if you don't get the exclusive. Let's start up top here. And let me tell you, this guy is freaking insanely heavy. I would say that he is probably, about 30 to 40 pounds. Comes to the backside in a second, but he is just utterly massive. The paintwork on him actually looks pretty decent, especially for Hollywood Collectibles Group. Now, it could stand some touching up. I do like the eyes, although they could use a little bit of veining in there. Maybe redo the retinas a little bit. The teeth actually look pretty darn good. Not perfect, but pretty decent, I would say. Let's go back to here. I'm trying to keep him in focus for you. And the teeth and over here has like a little translucent effect to it. I don't know if it's translucent, but it really comes across well as teeth or bone. But he is massive. I did not realize that he was going to be so freaking big. I knew life size, but I was kind of figuring he would be hollow, and maybe he is as far as the chest area, but the base is definitely solid. This also is just all one piece, so I don't really know for sure where the weight's coming from, but he is heavy down low. And we have good pigment throughout here. A lot of this stuff needs to be touched up a little bit, but I mean, that's honestly not much to do to add a little bit of airbrush work to him to get him to pop more. Look at the chest. The sculpt is good. I feel like some of the coloring is off, but again, not a big issue to redo. And they don't clearly say that this is from the first Jeepers Creepers, but the way he's colored, I would imagine that he is from the first, because he had darker tones in the second, and I'm not even going to talk about the third movie because it was just awful. Come down here to the base. I love the throwback to the truck, the nod to the truck on the front of the base. They do a really good job here on making these look like welded in letters, and the overall rust and coloring of the base. Come around here to the side. And here is a shot of the infamous "Bee Eating You" plate. And I really do like the what they've done with this base. And obviously this is under studio lights too. It's not going to pop so much once you're in normal room lighting. the studio lighting can be kind of harsh, but we have some nice rusting from the heads of the bolts on here, the faux bolts. I'll come back up here. Now, one thing I don't like is that over here on the back, the way they have done this hair is just not that good. I don't know what they were thinking when they did this, but it's pretty nasty. That I will probably have to just rip off and redo. And then it's kind of stuck a little bit to the body. Get you a back shot here so you can see it more clearly. It's not terrible, but it definitely leaves something to be desired. I really think if they hadn't had just foobarred this top part, like, it would look a whole lot better. And maybe the other ones aren't done like that, but this one is. And then some of this stuff needs to be touched up a bit. But again, overall, it looks pretty good, and I don't think that there's a necessity to repaint this guy. I think that you would probably be just fine just leaving him as is. I feel like he has really, really good presence. I'm trying to get some different shots for you guys. I'll move the camera around, see how he looks in different angles. Alright guys, that's about all there is to go over on this creeper here. He is about 30 inches tall and about 14 inches deep and about 18 inches wide. And again, he is I'm just guessing about 30 or 40 pounds. He is pretty hefty. I actually really like this piece a lot. I was kind of unsure about how it would come out, especially their paint apps are known to be really iffy, and this one came out really decent. I'm probably going to touch them up just a little bit, but not a whole lot is needed here. And I think he will pair really well with their quarter scale creeper. I have the exclusive of that guy, and I plan on kind of displaying them all together somehow, some way. But yeah, I think it'll make a great display. And there's not a whole lot of these pieces out there. So if you're seeing this and you're a fan of the creeper, I would recommend running and getting him, because he looks pretty freaking awesome. And I am unsure if I like the way that the shoulders and everything is finished out. So I went ahead and ordered a duster to see if I can kind of cut up and put over him and maybe kind of complete his look a little bit. Maybe fit a shirt on there. I ordered it, it was used and cheap. I'll just weather it and throw it on. If I don't like it, then I'm not worried about it. But I want to kind of see how he would look with a duster on, because I really feel like that would kind of complete the look. But anyway, as always, feel free to leave me questions or comments, and I'll be happy to answer them. And I will leave you guys with some studio shots of this guy. He's rather big, so I will try my best to get some decent shots. And as always, feel free to like and subscribe and click the bell for notifications for new videos. And until next time, I will see you guys later.